Have you ever wondered why trust is such a difficult thing to give, especially when it comes to understanding? It's often because we fear the unknown, the unpredictable, the uncertain. But when we peel back the layers of apprehension, we find that trust is at the heart of our relationship with God. Consider the words from Proverbs, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart." It's not just a casual suggestion, but a call to place our complete confidence and faith in Him. Trusting in the Lord with all your heart isn't about knowing every step of the journey, but about believing in His guidance, even when the path forward isn't clear. It's a profound trust, a wholehearted trust, a trust that transcends our limited understanding. It's about letting go of our need to control and surrendering our plans, our fears, our hopes to Him. When you trust in the Lord with all your heart, it means surrendering to His will completely, without reservations. But what does it mean to lean not on your own understanding? Let's delve into this. As humans, we often depend heavily on our personal understanding and wisdom. We believe we've got things figured out and can navigate life's complex maze alone. But the truth is, relying solely on our knowledge can lead us astray. This verse from Proverbs challenges us to shift our perspective. It encourages us to depend on God's wisdom rather than our own. Why? Because our understanding is limited. We see only a fragment of the bigger picture, but God sees it all. He understands the intricate workings of the universe more than we ever can. The dangers of leaning on our own understanding are evident. We might make decisions based on incomplete information, leading us down treacherous paths. But when we lean on God's wisdom, we open ourselves to divine guidance, paving the way for better decisions and a more fulfilling life. Remember, our own understanding is limited, but God's wisdom is infinite. Now let's delve into the phrase, "In all your ways submit to Him." What does it truly mean? Submission to God is more than just obedience. It is a profound expression of trust and love. It's about recognizing that God, in His infinite wisdom, knows what is best for us, even when we cannot see it ourselves. Submission isn't about losing our freedom or our individuality. On the contrary, it's about aligning our desires with God's, finding peace in His will and allowing Him to guide our steps. It requires humility, yes, but it's a humility that comes from understanding our place in the grand scheme of things, acknowledging that we are not the masters of our own destiny. This act of submission is a pillar in our relationship with God. It's about yielding to His authority, recognizing His sovereignty, and entrusting Him with our lives. Submission to God is acknowledging His authority over our lives. It's about letting Him lead the way. And what is the promise that comes with this trust and submission? He will make your paths straight. This is a promise of divine guidance and direction. When we talk about God making our paths straight, we're talking about the removal of obstacles that stand in our way. It's about clearing the fog of confusion that often clouds our judgment. It's about providing clarity in our life's journey. Imagine walking through a dense forest, lost and unsure of the way out. That's how life can feel sometimes. But trusting in the Lord is like having a compass in that forest. It won't get rid of the trees, but it will show you the way through them. God's promise to make our paths straight is a guarantee of this guidance. It's an assurance that no matter how twisted the road seems, there's a clear path laid out for us. When we trust, understand less, and submit more, God promises to guide us and make our paths clear. So what can we take away from Proverbs 3:5-6? This verse beautifully encapsulates 4 key principles that can guide us in our journey through life. Firstly, the importance of trust. Trusting in the Lord with all our heart means relinquishing control and acknowledging that His wisdom surpasses ours. Secondly, we're urged not to lean on our own understanding. Our perspective is limited, but God's is infinite. Thirdly, we're called to submit to God in all our ways. This is not a surrender of defeat, but rather a surrender of love and trust, knowing that God wants the best for us. Lastly, the promise of straight paths. When we follow these principles, God promises to guide our steps, helping us navigate life's complexities with ease and confidence. Remember, trusting in God, leaning not on our understanding, and submitting to Him leads to a life guided and directed by Him. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more inspirational content.